I'm launching the first rough draft of my book to the public, and here's why. All right, guys, look, everybody and their daughters have books now. Literally, everybody's writing books. Everybody's trying to be the experts. It's a huge thing in the world right now, but I do believe having a book is important. What I don't believe is that it needs to be a large book. So as I explained in the last video, we launched the reality TV show. It's what you're watching or listening to right now, is our reality TV show where you're watching me day by day, brick by brick, build a business to 7 figures in 12 months. Now what I need to do is I need to start getting more people into an email list. Because again, my promise is that I'm not using paid advertising, but you can't build a business without marketing. I'm just not gonna have to do paid marketing. Right? I need people in my email list. I need them signing up. I need constant ways to reaching you. I don't just need to reach you on YouTube or the podcast or on social media channels. I need you on my email list. I need you on a mailing list. I need to get in front of you in every way possible. In order to do that, I'm launching the first draft of my book. And see, what makes this unique and different is most people will spend so much time building out and launching this well thought out and huge book, hundreds of pages of strategies and techniques and all of that. My book is probably going to be 40 to 50 pages. It's going to be more of a guide than anything. It's actually a blueprint. My book, my first draft, my rough draft of my book that I'm going to launch to the public is the blueprint of what I'm following over the next 12 months. It's going to explain the PR strategies and techniques I'm going to be using over the next 12 months to build and scale this business. So see, people are going to know I have a reality TV show, but if they want to know the future, they want to know what's going to happen over the next 12 months, they'll be able to download a digital version of my book completely free. And it's going to be well formatted. And it's going to explain all the techniques and the tactics that I'm going to be using over the next 12 months to accomplish this big goal. Now, why would I launch a rough draft, a first draft of my book? Because all those techniques aren't going to work. I'm going to fail on some, I'm going to succeed on some, and at the end of the year, when we accomplish this goal, I'm going to rewrite this book. I'm going to keep the rough draft, and after each section is going to be how I failed in this section, or how I succeeded in this section, what went right and what went wrong with this process, with this strategy, with this technique. What did I learn from this? So what's going to happen is the first draft of the book they're buying is the blueprint. The final draft is going to be the actual book. And it's going to talk about my failures and successes under each tactic and each technique and what worked well, what went right, what went wrong. And so what happens is it keeps the audience engaged, interacting, keeps them excited because they get to watch from beginning to end, right? Where I started in day 1, here's my blueprint. Final day, day 365, here's my final draft of my book where I'm going to tell you everything that went right and wrong through every process I explained in my blueprint and where I added to my blueprint or took away from that blueprint. Again, it's about letting the audience be part of this entire process together. And I'm going to launch that book soon, and I hope that you'll join in and get that book because, again, it's going to be free, and you'll be able to see the blueprint of exactly what I'm doing step by step over the next 12 months. Writing a book and having a guide, right? Releasing a blueprint, your strategy in the beginning of whatever your reality TV show is about, showing here's the strategies I'm going to implement, the 30,000 foot view, and then the final draft is, the last day of whatever your reality TV show length is. Here's what went right, here's what went wrong, which each one of these strategies, these techniques, and here's what I would have done differently, here's what I would have done the same. People want that. They want that information. They want the real information of not only what went right, but what went wrong. So my first book launch is a rough draft of a blueprint of what the final draft is going to be at the end of this year.